Welcome back to Eyezzzick Games. I'm Eyezzzick here with another Ark tutorial. Today we're on the center map conquering another one of the artifacts, and it's going to be the artifact of the Massive. The Strong is also located within this cave system, but I'll have a separate video covering the direct route to that artifact as well. So let's jump into what you are going to need for this cave. It's up here on the northern island, the carnivore island, the dangerous island on the right, and the direct coordinates of the entrance to the cave is 1167 whereabouts. Kind of hard to miss. It's this big hole in the center of, or on the right, in the center of this big rock. You're going to need a flyer. You technically don't need a flyer. I just recommend having one instead of using like a grapple or whatnot. And a wreck. So any flyer works, and then a Rex. So you're going to go into the cave, and then it's straight down to the actual entrance of the cave. There we go. And it won't allow you to take your flyer any further forward. I already have a Rex set up down here. And the best part about a Rex is if you're using this apex predator, nothing else is going to attack you. Because you're an apex predator, so nothing cares. But if you step on them, they will care, because if you're running and stepping on small creatures, you'll hurt them and then they'll aggro you. But as long as you don't hit them, you're perfectly good to go, and you can pretty much walk by everything in this cave and be perfectly fine. So there's two routes in this cave, one to the Massive and one to the Strong. And if you want the Massive, when you get to the top of this first little peak here, you're going to go to the right and not to the left. So you're going to go to the right into this little cave, and then it's pretty much just a linear pathway from there. If you're on a dire bear or a dire wolf or any other mount, or just running through by yourself, everything is immediately going to attack you. And as soon as I dismount, everything will attack me. So just make sure that you're on your Rex and that you only kill everything that's immediately around the artifact, and then you won't have to deal with any combat whatsoever, and it will be literally a walkthrough. Like, this is a walkthrough video, and all I'm going to do is walk through this cave. There will be no fighting or anything. Rexes don't actually have that big of a stamina pool, do they? It's kind of annoying. And with how big they are, I only put into health and HP, so my movement speed is also quite slow. Like a dire bear at full speed is much, much faster. So you don't need to, it doesn't need to be a Rex. It could be any other alpha, or apex predator, and you'll be fine. So I think an Allosaurus would do the same thing for you. As long as you're on one of those, nothing will attack you. Just keep going straight here, and then you're going to get to these columns here and go through them. There is a drop that can spawn over to the left in that area if you want to go and grab it. But we're here for the artifact, and a Rex is slow enough. And for whatever reason, like, them recovering stamina takes longer than others. We're going to keep running forward here. I don't understand why the developers didn't make the cave, like, aggro you more, like, even if you're on an apex predator. I don't know, I just feel like that would have made the cave a bit harder. Alright, so here we go again. There can be a drop spawn right down there to the left, and you're able to access that through a different pathway after the artifact, which is right up here. So you'll see it goes up there on the center pedestal. That's where the artifact's going to be, and down there is where a drop can be. So we'll run right in here. Just be careful not to fall into the lava, because that's an instant death. There's no way you're living that. Unless, of course, you have a grapple. And here we are. I'm going to hop off. There's not even anything that I have to kill around. Just run up to it. And, of course, grab your artifact and your trophies if you want them. So pretty much every artifact that I've done on the center so far, I recommend if your server is clustered and you're looking to grind out all the artifacts, go to the center and not the island. Eventually, after I do all of the artifacts in the game in a tutorial, I'll have one big video on the easiest artifacts to get per map. As in, you want the artifact of the massive, go to the center. The cunning, go to the island. Like that sort of thing. But that's a while away. Anyway, I believe that you guys can walk back out of the cave, considering it's just a straight path. So I'm not going to make you guys watch me walk all the way back out. So if you guys have any questions or want any other topics covered in these videos, feel free to leave them in the comments down below, and I'll get to those videos as soon as I can. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Good luck getting your artifact, and I'll see you in the next video.